Fudan University, discussing medical agents reshape the new paradigm of clinical research.
Okay. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tongyu from Fudan University, Shanghai Medical College. Today we will discuss the important topic, how the medical agent reshaping the new paradigm of clinical research. Now we are in the new era. This era is changing the roles, all the roles we will be changing. On November 2nd, the FDA launched the new regulations that in the platform of editing can be get approved to treat a real disease. So I think the new era. And on the very same day, Elon Musk broadly predicted that the traditional phone and apps will gone in 5 years. So within the next 5 years to 6 years, most content consumed by humans will be AI generated. So we should embrace a new era of the AI era. From 2017, Transformer and other public data have bring the new work and their lifestyle. And all the AI technology, all the AI data will surpass all the human beings in the globe. And so we should avoid the strategic missteps. In Fudan University, we take AI first, AI for everything. So Fudan University has built AI ecosystem in medical field, including the Institute of Intelligent Medicine, the big data experimental field, intelligent robots, and so on. And we also have the 4 largest image center for brain image in Fudan University. So AI will enable drug discovery, including the new novel target protein discovery, protein structure prediction, protein structure determination, and the specialized protein stimulation algorithm. And Michel Laventie, the Nobel laureate in our universities, has focused on the transmembrane micromolecular drug design in Fudan University. And we also built the AI drug design platforms. We use MD-TIPS, a multimodal drug target predictor model. So we have the knowledge graphs and the drug protein sequence structures. And the knowledge graph is the background of all the models, all the AI models. So in the industry, the hardware, the AI hardware is booming. So all kind of smart devices. And all the smart devices, the AI devices, will help the patient, help the doctors more convenient to get their data. In the field of home AI smart devices, many kind of AI devices have developed. For example, the plate built in the sensor. So the plate not only hold their food, he can detect what the nutrition you should take and what kind of and how much you should take. And for the mirrors, smart mirrors, it's not whether the news in the mirror, but also they can have your face detections, detecting blood pressure, your sugar, your glucose, and hyperlipidemia. So and more easy more convenient for the patient, can detect their health status at homes. And in the medical sectors, more and more point-of-care testing were developed. For example, the portable glucose monitors can monitor your glucose anytime, anywhere. And the mobile ECG devices can remove the restriction of ECG in hospital. And you can move, you can swimming. You can take your ECG anytime, anywhere. And they have the report to your ECG reporters according to your hospital. You can have the Zhongshan hospital style, uni hospital style. In mainland China, they have over 5,400 hospitals use multiple ECG devices. And for rapid infectious disease testing and outbreak of COVID-19, the rapid infectious devices detect your infectious disease anytime, anywhere. So the AI in home, the MPOCT devices can help we get more and more data from lifetime data of the patient. And the key technology breakthroughs and at the early stage, the humanoid robot can move, can do some works in very complex, very dangerous environment. And the medical robot can detect and help you for your rehabilitation, for nursing in your home. So in our group, in our Institute of Intelligent Medicine, we also developed the clinic, genomic, proteomic vertical models. For the clinical models, help the doctors have the decision-making, help the doctors more convenient, more helpful for the patient. And for genomic vertical models, we can edit the genes. We can have some disease mechanisms. And the proteomics, we can explain what's the interaction between different proteins. And our team also do some research work in xenotransplantations because they have a big difference between the gene between pigs and humans. So what kind of gene should knock in and what kind of gene should not knock out? Now we only have 10 gene editing pigs, but I think it's not enough. So we use AI to predict what kind of genes should we, in the next step, should we knock in and knock out. And the xeno organs can solve the shortage of organ. So in the future, maybe we have some assemble human because all kind of organs we can get from the pigs. So next week we will have another operations between pig and monkey by the gene editing pigs. And another very important work for our team is the FISH system. FISH system is the personal health information system. Because in the hospital now in mainland China, I think in other countries, it's hospital-centric. All the information system is served for the hospital, not for the patient themselves. So we developed the FISH system. That we can get the lifetime health monitoring for patients. They can get the data from the home and out of hospital. And integration with the smart, and this FISH system can get the data, health data from the portable or wearable AI devices, and integration with the smart medical assistants, and can integrate the information in the hospital and out of the hospital. So we can enhance the patient engagement and control. So the face data is very important for the lifelong data of all our patients. I'm a transplant doctor, so it's very important to follow up the patient. And another thing that's very important for security and privacy for the face system. And then we developed a vertical model for kidney transplant. I called this model ENO. That is a short term of easy no. Why we say easy no? In Chinese, easy no is 易知，容易知道，周易的易，容易的易，很容易知道一些事情。I'm a transplant doctor. In Chinese, transplant means 移植， so 移植是易知， so easy no. So short-term word ENO. And we, based on the DeepSeek, Llama 3, and other large models. And we also integrate the knowledge of any kind of guidelines of transplantations. And we also have the 40-year experience of transplant cohort hologram. So these multimodal interactions, different data can support the patient and support the doctors to follow up the patient and help the clinical studies. So it fits integrations with the ENO, with the vertical model. And we also do some research work for the text record, because for CT scan, for big ultrasound, for PET CT, all they are text record, and we should change the text record to structured text record. And all the parameters can be calculated in the ENO model. So we have collected the patient from 1992. So totally we have 33 years history of the patient. And all the patients get collected in the mini app. And this help us make the AI make the impossible become possible, because it's very complicated for the transplant recipient. At the first half year post-transplant, every patient averagely take more than 11 types of medicine, and every medicine 4 tips. So it's very complicated, different interactions of different kind of medicine, and your gene and your proteomics of everybody. So it's even impossible to calculate what kind of medicine you should take. So 10 years ago, I had read a paper said that the immunosuppressant usage after transplantation is art. Now we should turn the art to scientific. So the immunosuppressant research, according to this vertical model, have very exact prediction what kind of drug you should take. And the ROC and the AUC is the 86. And we also can have the calculate the multivariate prognostic analysis for this kind of patient after 6 months. And then according to the system, to the vertical model, we have developed another model that means kidney transplant kidney pathology models. We contain 38 staining types, including 25 major staining type of whole slide imaging, such as ZHU is spatial staining and histochemical staining, totally more than 3,000 slide images. And we divided all the images to very detailed parameters. And we use different methods, different skills to collect the over 3,000 images to develop the pathology models. And this is a cascading diagnosis and decision review system by the model. The design of the cascade diagnosis system based on the Banff 2022 diagnostic criteria. And we have very direct model classification versus hierarchical consistent constructions. So in this model, it's very helpful for the diagnosis. In mainland China, it's very late. We only have a few very specialists about in transplant pathology. By single staining, the COCHE classification L1 compared with a similar study, single modality, single staining, published in Lancet. So the AUC ROC is 0.8. We can see here, this is for the rejection prediction. This is for the rejection prediction. This is for the RFTA, and this is for the calcineurin inhibitor toxicity. And this is for infections about it's a BK virus, so it's very acute. And it's very similar to human beings. And we also can use this model to predict the renal function. It's about only 10% variations. So I think it's very acute for this diagnosis. So for our department, for the kidney transplant department, we use the AI agent, have the operating system, and for the clinical research and for patient care. So there are three parts of the agent. One is the UMAT care, this is for patient lifetime management. And the patient can upload their different kind of data to the map, to the app. And in the UMAT operating system, OPS, is for our hospital operation. And another is for the doctors, UMAT doctor, is AI, clinical management. So the core of this three agents is the INO. We have the vertical model. So AI agent for our department have three arms. One is for clinic, and another is for human resources management, and three is for the research work, clinical research work. So it's a phase, the process of the operating system. Here is me from Zhongshan Hospital, and we have the department, individual personalized study, personalized clinic, personalized research work, and some medical tools. So here we can see the biobank in our app, and the history of our department, a different position of our department. And we also have some research work, some clinical work. This is a video. Can play the video here? Yes. Yeah. So here we can see any part of our department. This is the biobank. And this is a cohort from 1992 of our patient. So the early is 1985. So for 40 years after kidney transplantation, the article, the papers we published, and all the medical tours. The next year, the international conference will be held in Australia, and we can get all the information here. Next slide. This is for medical. This is for UMed doctor. In this part, you can see all the data you want to collect for every doctor. You can see here, and here we also have an AI reviewer. Maybe in the last year we write a review. At least take 2 months. This year, two days, but in here, only less than 2 minutes. We can write a AI reviewer. For example, what's the big virus infections after kidney transplant? So she can write a review for you only in 20 seconds. It's very quick. And all our young doctors, if they want to do some research work, and he didn't have to look so many papers, here he can write very quickly review and get some new idea how he can do some research work. And here is for patient, the UMed Care. All the patients can upload their data anytime, anywhere. And every patient has over 4,000 parameters. So it's very detailed. And all kind of data he can collect here. And the know vertical model can read you all kind of data and analyze it your health status. And even one parameter, he can analyze it. So it's very convenient for the patient and also for the doctors. And for the follow-up, for our department, we can collect the lifelong data, and we can write a paper here. Only in this mini app, we can write real-world scientific paper. So I think it's very useful for our department. Here, I classified the AI healthcare level for 6 levels. The first level student, like a student. The second level, resident. And third level, attending. The level 4, specialist. And the level 5, emotion, judgment. And the highest is the Superman. I think in the future, the AI may be surpass all the human beings, but he's not emotional help. He's not active. He's not so helpful, so communication with you. So we need warmth. We need emotion between the humans, not the AI. So I think computational power far surpasses the human, but lacking human warmth and emotion value. Thank you. Comment are welcome. Let's embrace the intelligent era. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Zhu. May I now invite Professor Yu to present a souvenir as a token of appreciation.